Hello, we're all live. This is the last episode for this year of The Burning Truth. My colleague's got this little buzz-eyed look that looks like he's just been fucked right between the eyes of, I don't know what we're doing here. Well, across from me is the buzz-eyed, the slightly bitter, the always unpredictable, slightly virtual selling, trailblazing, semi-retired Matthew Burns.
Middle name in WWE.
What, McGuinness?
Nigel. Anyway, I'm Matt Burns, and across from me
There's the one. And the fucking only Ajax.
Right. I'm going to be stating this clearly. There is only one man, one myth, one legend. Nathan Goff.
I need some ear defenders.
Don't care. There is only one. The man, the myth, the legend, Nathan Goff.
Hear that? Just the one. I don't share. I don't do well with sharing. I bite. And I kick. And I drop people on heads. Pretty much like everyone else that has come before me. They stand before me and I drop them on their heads. Just ask Matt.
The only difference is that I was actually dumb enough to get back up. Why?
And he almost got kicked back in the head.
I survived.
Because I let you.
Well, calm down, Paz.
You survived because I let you. I'm like Ivan Drago. I will kill you.
He dies. He dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Really?
Now I've got that off my chest. Welcome to the Burning Truth Christmas edition.
Well, this is a Christmas edition. This is technically the last official episode because the next week will be more of a message. You know, for our fans, that will be air. So if you want to have a listen to that,
Don't drink and drive.
we always recommend don't drink and drive. Stay well. You know, always drink
Use
responsibly.
Uber.
What?
Use Uber. £10 off if you're in the UK. If it's your first Uber drive, don't go drink and drive and use Uber. That is my top tip this Christmas.
And you call me a mate whore.
But I am pushing myself.
Sellouts. Anyway, the point being is next week will be just a message, and the week after will be a bit of the one after that one, which will be the new year, will be more of a special edition, but it's not actually going to be live. That will be a pre-recorded episode, and it's not an actual episode per se, like one of the usual. It's more of a end of year special where we generate some lists. Is it?
Yeah, no, we're going to do some lists today. So, I'm going to kick in with our first choice list. So, who has been your superstar of the year?
Some could say AJ Styles.
Not a bad year. Beat John Cena, beat Dean Ambrose.
He become the man that runs the camp.
He's the first ever New Japan Pro Wrestling champion, TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and WWE World Champion.
That's true. That he is. That he
Because
is.
Kurt Angle didn't win the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Championship, did he?
I think he might have.
I don't know if he did. If he did, then Kurt Angle would have been the first one.
Kurt Angle might be the first one, but even so,
he's not bad company.
It's still not bad company. That's, you know, there's that window of opportunity. Can't complain. Take into account that the one behind, who hasn't caught the TNA heavyweight title, but I'm sure if he did actually go there, he'd probably kill the competition.
It's Brock Lesnar.
It's Brock Lesnar.
So, Superstar of the Year, you're going with AJ? Or are you happy with AJ?
I'm not going to go with AJ. I'm just naming some names. Some could say James Ellsworth. Joke. I'm kidding.
That'd be Chin of the Year.
No Chin. No Chin.
Oh, well, his finish is called No Chin Music.
Exactly. We've got Kevin Owens.
What a year. Probably hasn't done enough. He's only come alive the last half of the year because Finn Balor's injury.
Yep.
I can't really call Kevin Owens my Superstar of the Year.
Seth Rollins.
No,
Brock Lesnar.
not been around enough.
I doubt you would say the next name then. Goldberg.
No. Comeback of the year, probably.
Probably. Me personally, if I had to make a decision, is this record only for WWE only?
No,
Oh,
it is your Superstar of the Year. We're not just a WWE podcast. Shame on you, Mr. Biggs.
good lad.
Shame
He
on
remembers.
you.
He remembers. But
Shame him.
shame him.
He thinks we're just a WWE podcast. Shame him.
God.
He forgets about all the other companies, yeah?
No. If I was going to involve all other companies, one name creeps up.
What about Joseph Connors?
Joseph Connors, fantastic year. Absolute fantastic year.
Grado. Putting British wrestling on the map.
Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway's a good shout out there. One name that comes to mind, two names that come to mind, and this is across the pond. One
Which pond? Are we going across towards France or the big pond?
We're going to the big pond. America!
America!
To America. Which is one being Jay Lethal.
Longest reigning
Always.
Ring of Honor champion.
And the other one, he's just recently lost the ROH Championship.
Will Ospreay.
No. ROH Championship,
Oh,
the name.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby. A lot of people look at Adam Cole and think, he's not massive. He doesn't look like he's an Adonis. Doesn't need to.
Would you put Bobby Roode?
Oh, possibly in there. No, actually, no. I've got another category for him. Straight away. You'll see. You'll understand that one. In all fairness, the category I've already got for him. There's no way he can't win. There's no way.
Could Bobby Roode be your breakout superstar of the year?
Potentially.
Could you call him a breakout superstar though?
But he hasn't broken out yet properly. But then again, some people could say Nakamura.
Spent 14 years in TNA, hardly made a ripple. Spent 6 months in WWE NXT, and he's loved around the world.
First night at NXT. Boom!
If you're James Storm, you must be kicking yourself.
He must be seething. Seething. Now all he is just a guy who wears a mask and has a pre-recorded voice. We're all this, we're all that. And then, right, sorry, you just picked up a gripe straight away from me. You just brought something to my attention that's just reminded me.
Not off track. Superstar of the year, go to your gripe afterwards.
Gives me a gripe for WWE, AJ. Independence in America, I'm going to go with Independence for America. I'm going to go, and this with Jay Lethal.
Okay.
That's the Independence. And if I want to involve the British scene, I might even go as far as say, no. I can't say him. I can't say it. Because there's only one name that actually outshines this year than him. One name.
Marty Scurll.
Bingo. I've been a fan of his for years. We've actually seen him live.
Yes.
We've witnessed him. Is he a character?
Oh, yes.
Is he there to be loved? Well, he's there. He's not. He's there and loved. Does he want it? Hell no. He is a villain. And the funny thing about it is where he got the saying from. Do you know where he got the saying from?
Go on.
To become the villain, he's saying.
Go on.
You either die the hero.
Or you live long enough to become the villain.
Bingo. And the irony of it is, he used to be this party-going, crazy cat and everything, doing all the high flying and everything. Now look at him. He's doing less high flying. And how far has he got?
Proves my point. You don't have to do all this flippy shit to get noticed.
Correct.
Just a nice in-ring psychology and tell a story.
Basically, what you just translated is, whatever you're doing, make sure there's a reason behind it. Not, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm just going to do this.
If you do that, you might as well go be a gymnastics person in the Olympics. It'll be more appreciated.
Potentially.
Right, so let's go on to my choice for Superstar of the Year. And in all fairness, there's only one person I can look at for Superstar of the Year.
Go on.
Broken Matt Hardy. As one man, cultivated and divided wrestling opinion.
I had a feeling you were going to go that way, and that's why I left him off my list, because I knew you'd want him there.
One man has not garnered as much discussion
I'll tell you
about
what.
his views on wrestling at the moment.
Instead of us actually picking individually, why don't we make some suggestions, and then we just pick one out of them? Straight away.
Well, I don't have to nominate anyone.
You don't need to nominate anyone, and I've nominated my selections, and straight away, unfortunately, my selections have just been, right boys, clear the board. They've just been deleted. I have to say this: when I first witnessed it, I cringed, and I was like, "No, what's he doing?"
It's something that grows on you because he realises what wrestling is at the moment. Like, it's too serious. And what he's tried to do is, he's tried to strip back the barriers and get discussion there. Because we all know we can wrestle, but it's not about the wrestling at this point in time. It's about
the promos.
It's about drawing people in. And if you can get someone to talk about you...
Oh, definitely. Have you seen what he did recently? As you mentioned, we already know about the whole total non-stop deletion. During the build-up for that, did you see what he did for ROH? He paid him a visit at one of their pay-per-views. Guess who won? Guess who won?
Yeah.
The Bucks of Youth, as he calls them.
Yeah.
The Bucks of Youth. You knew I'd come, and issued a potential challenge to the Bucks of, as he says, Bucks of Youth, aka Young Bucks, to possibly fight for their title, the Hardys, in ROH. Wherever he's going now, yeah,
It's just a wave.
It's
of
not
interest.
just. In all fairness, I can also say, and he's got to be Superstar of the Year, for the simple fact he hasn't just gone. He's not just a superstar who's gone, boom. And this is the thing, Superstar of the Year doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who's the main champion all the time. He's done this, done that, and everything. Matt Hardy has done something quite amazing. He has turned. He's gone from being a laughing stock where no one knew him, no one could recognise him, they weren't doing anything, into a household breaking name.
Yeah, and he's reinvented himself. And when it comes time to wrestle, he puts on matches. But when he wants to do something different, he does something completely different. Out of left field. Like, the first time I watched Non-Stop Deletion, I thought it was a piss take. And then
No, you mean the final deletion?
yeah, final deletion. That was piss take.
Huh?
And then I gave it a month. Then I went back and I went, okay,
Hang on.
this hasn't took itself too seriously. This isn't supposed to be a wrestling match. This is supposed to be a shoot movie that involves a little bit of wrestling background.
Yeah.
And then I watched Total Non-Stop Deletion and Apocalypto, and it was
No.
it was the Great War.
The Great
but
War.
I don't want to talk about the Great War. I want to talk about Apocalypto.
No. As I'm saying, they had the final deletion, the Great War, and then Apocalypse.
Well, they had Delete or Decay as well.
That was it. Yeah, deletion or decay, and then eventually, finally, the Wolf Creek's battle and everything, and then eventually to the building up to Total Non-Stop Deletion, which is to the Apocalyptico.
Which was, it was mental. It was batshit crazy. It was like Saints Row on drugs.
Game reference there, in case anybody wants to know, you can all check out on our TBT games for.
But it was fun.
Yeah. And they always threw in nice little references, and don't make me laugh. And I've got to say this:
The shovels and
the shovels
I'm sure the man of 3 H's would approve of this.
of us burying young talent. Jesus Christ! And then you got bloody. Oh God! I couldn't believe when they brought out Swoggle.
The King of Small Style.
The King of Small Style. Oh God!
But it was just fun. And I can't remember the last time. It was like WrestleMania 10, just a little bit more far out there. It's like Goldust versus Roddy Piper.
The infamous car chase,
Yes.
which borrowed stock footage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, from the O.J. Simpson.
Whoops!
But it reminded me just a little bit of like that. Yes, it's there just to be made fun of, but it gets you talking, and that's what wrestling should do,
Yeah.
whether good or bad. Yes, I take the piss out of this flippy stuff, but does it get me talking? Yes.
Yes.
So they must be doing something right.
Regardless of it, a lot of people can say, good news, bad news, regardless of any news, still news. Isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're strumming interest and bringing a talking point, you're getting a focus. Okay, you may have something bad there that people just focused in on, but then have something good right next to it that'll either cover it or eventually either cover it. So it's like, oh, we came to see the bad points, but my God, doesn't that look good?
Yeah, well, in all fairness, if you look at the production of
It's like a magic show.
Yeah, if you look at the production of what the Hardys have done, the production values are pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
They're better than what they produce for the wrestling shows normally.
It is. Not the TNO ones.
But no, Matt Hardy's my superstar of the year. I don't know about yours or Burning Truths.
No.
Matt Hardy is my superstar of the year. And my closing statement is, you give me another superstar who could go on the independent scene and could fill out whatever show he's on.
Whoa, so we are. I already said earlier, and when you put the nomination of him in, straight away I've already agreed with you. So officially,
Matt Hardy is the Burning Truths superstar of the year. Because in all fairness, he could have a match with Vanguard 1 and people would buy tickets.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Vanguard 1 try to get a match?
But
screw you!
That's where they are at the moment, and
it's gold.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Maxwell have his first match?
Did he win?
Oh yeah, against Spud. Shocking, wasn't it? Oh God, sorry. Bad pun.
But no, so that's that. Tag team of the year.
That's a tough one. That one is. Because there has been some stellar ones. Some that some people may agree with me and some that might not. Are we throwing in some nominations?
Yes.
How many do you want to have at least?
2 each.
2 each?
I think 2 each should be enough.
I know one person is going to scream and shout.
Well,
guaranteed. They are the realest guys in the room.
Enzo and Cass.
Enzo and Cass.
Okay. I'd throw out the Revival.
Oh,
The Revival will be one of my teams of the year.
I was going to say throw in WWE Tag Team Champions.
The New
But
Day.
no, I can't.
Right.
I can't do it because yes, I am a fan of them, but lately they haven't caught me as much.
Just been dialing it in.
It just seems dialed in and just,
I'll take it.
just,
If you can see the facial recognition, it's basically like in each watcher.
yeah, or inflating. So, second tag team. It's a tag team from NXT. You're thinking I'm going to go with the champs, aren't you?
No.
It's not. Who do you think I'm going to go with?
There's any other tag teams in NXT?
What?
There's any other tag teams?
There's two others.
The Mighty O'Neill.
TM61.
Yeah.
Bang on. I've got to give a big shout out to them because as much as I can say Razor and everything, but they've got help.
The Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain have got help, haven't they? By a phenomenal manager.
But some tag teams need a manager.
Yeah, and it is great that they've got it. But I think TM61 have managed to do something that really impressed me with their work lately, and they've made massive fans out of me. I can't fault them. And that finish, their double team finish out. The fact that they got it on one of the Authors of Pain was quite impressive.
Yeah. Who would my last one be? Who would my last nomination?
Don't you dare say Hardys.
No, I'm going for the Hardys. Because as a tag team, we've only been together for about half a year.
Yeah.
So I can't really put them together. Hence why I can't put Slater and Rhino together.
No.
As much as it pains me, because they do get talked about, and as much as I hate them, you can't really have a tag team of the year discussion without the Young Bucks.
Oh.
I don't have to like them to appreciate how their talent.
They seem to be winning championships after championship after championships.
They're basically like the independents.
The only problem I have with them...
Hot tag team, aren't they?
They are a hot tag team. The only problem I have... I've heard of having a firm grasp on tag team titles. There's just one company, tag team titles, I just think they've killed.
The New Japan.
Nope. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. They've been the tag team champions that many times. I'm actually wondering where the Triple H shovel is.
Well, they've been the 6-man open weight champion or neverweight tag team champions, aren't they?
Yeah.
For God knows how long.
Yeah.
Them, and is it Adam Cole?
Adam Cole. Part of Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, as much as I don't like them, I can't not appreciate what they've done for tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
And I have to, step back and go, you know what? You do a lot for tag team wrestling, you put it on the map, and people want you, so you must be doing something right. Do I enjoy it when you're in the ring? Not particularly. Would I rather watch American Alpha? Yes. But do American Alpha put as many butts in seats as you do?
No.
So, on the capability of putting butts in seats, the Young Bucks are probably one of the best independent tag teams out there at the moment.
Right, so straight away, we're now going to do a process of elimination. I can't put the Young Bucks as our tag team of the year. As good as they are, and they do bring plenty of talking points, they got released by TNA.
Not this year.
Not this year, but even so.
And is that TNA's fault? would TNA be a better company now
If they had them now,
if they had them now?
they might actually be able to now. Because-
Instead of a couple of years
no,
ago?
they might actually be able to do that now.
Because you're judging them on what they did a couple of years ago under a different name by that.
I'm not doing
they got
that.
fired by TNA. Because
I'm
if you're
not
doing it like that...
No, I'm not doing it like that. I'm actually... it's a point, but it's not my major point. My major point is we actually went to see them.
Yeah.
And yes, they are great. They are fine. The only problem I have with them is in the matches. A, I think their matches are way too long. And B, for how many super kicks are thrown around, I've heard of having a super kick party, but fuck me. Shawn Michaels has got to be seething at the mouth.
Well, Sean
seeing
only
that.
throws one or two super kicks a
What?
match. Sean ever only throws one or two a match.
Shawn throws one in, BAM! Stay down!
Ah, Shelton Benjamin. One and done.
One and done. Ask Triple H. Ask John Cena. Ask the no, change that one.
But no, okay, so...
Ric Flair.
The Young Bucks are out. And I can't put TM61 as our tag team of the year.
Fair enough.
Because I don't think they've done enough. They've lost to the Authors of Pain. And they haven't really stuck out in NXT and gone, we are the next breakout tag team. Because there's 3 or 4 tag teams that are going to get called up before TM61.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So we're down to the Revival.
And the realest guys in the room.
And Enzo and Cass.
It's tough.
If Enzo and Cass had won a tag team championship, there wouldn't even be a discussion about this.
There wouldn't be an asterisk.
No.
There wouldn't be that little asterisk saying, don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me.
So, if we were doing this like Robot Wars, it'd be awarded on damage control, style and aggression. So,
if using them tactics, I've just made my decision. Right.
If we're going for charisma, for control of a crowd, Enzo and Cass would win it all day.
Hands down.
If we're going for accomplishments
and brutality,
then the Revival would have it all day.
Definitely.
But I honestly think, and this is why I'm going to vote this way, I don't think the Revival would make that much of an impact on the main roster as quick as Enzo and Cass have, because they haven't got that differentiality
they have
every other tag team. For as good as they are, they're basically just like American Alpha, just with a bit more intensity.
More fists, less flips.
Yeah, and American Alpha don't flip much.
No.
So it's just American Alpha, but the heel version, which in NXT is brilliant. They've put on countless good matches, but for being able to draw a crowd and reactions,
put butts in seats,
and Cass has had quite a good singles year as well. Fatal 4-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. Going to have a decent match against Rusev today.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
So
it's not today, is it?
Tomorrow. So I'd go Enzo and Cass.
I want to prove your point straight there and then. Match entertainment wise, Enzo and Cass haven't got as much gold as you said. Where the Revival have managed to do, were they one of the first teams to become NXT champions twice?
Yes.
One of the first ones. And could potentially become a third. 3-time. But one thing that got me interested in them was when they actually did that promo. Stating that regardless of whichever show they are on, they are the best tag team. And it was like, ooh, that's nice. Is that to try and light a fire up everybody else? And it was nice, but I can't do it. I've got to go with my boys.
Absolutely.
I've got to go with... What?
I want to go back to something after.
Go on.
Yeah.
Everyone goes there.
I won't go back to Superstar of the Year after.
Oh, we will do. And in that fact, I'm going to go with me boys, Enzo and Cass. So the realest guys in the room. A stamp of approval.
Yeah, I won't go back to Superstar of the Year.
Go on.
And I can't believe I'm about to change my mind. But
what are you lifting off Broken Matt?
Yes, and there's only one person that I can think of, and it's only just hit me when we're on about promos and everything.
What?
The Miz. How did we not talk about The Miz?
I can't.
How have we not spoke about The Miz?
I'm flabbergasted, actually.
The Miz has made...
The Miz could be a good contender.
The Miz has had countless good matches this year with Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Countless good matches. No mercy. Should have been the main event.
Definitely.
TLC, when that ladder match was amazing. SmackDown 900, quality. Promos against Daniel Bryan.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Just, that there is my choice for Superstar of the Year. Matt Hardy, number 2.
I'm arguing Matt Hardy has got it over him because he had to go from nothing.
Well, so did The Miz. Where was The Miz in January?
You need to fight it a bit more because you've got me on the cusp.
Right. Where was The Miz in January? Answer me that.
In January. If I'm not mistaken, jobbing.
Right, okay. WrestleMania. Got pushed off a ladder by Zack Ryder. And then, the night after WrestleMania, bang!
Kick! Scream! Claw! This! Oh, no.
Will Miz be World Heavyweight Champion
No.
next
In January, he was champ.
Of?
He was IC champ, wasn't he?
No.
I thought he was.
No.
I thought he went IC champion. Did he not?
No.
Who was?
IC champ, Kevin Owens.
Yes, he was. My mistake. He was feuding with Dolph and Kevin Owens, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's what he's been doing.
But no, he's come out of nowhere. His promos on point. Most improved WWE, potentially professional wrestler of the last 12 months.
I don't know. Cause
if you think of who's going to be your World Heavyweight Champion next year, your next heel world champion, you look no further than The Miz.
I agree with you, but the problem is he hasn't technically really actually reinvented himself. He's just pushed himself to crank it up.
He's
not as much
he's
as
found that area of promos where he can channel his emotions. He was having problems channeling his emotions, whereas now he comes across. He channels that, and the Maritas added brilliantly to everything. There's no better superstar this year than The Miz.
I'm sorry to say this, folks. Matt Hardy
has been fixed.
You have. Matt Hardy. You fought a great battle. You fought a great war. But unfortunately, you've been dropped down to B-list. Because
it's a close second.
The Miz is just, and I mean, just scraped it.
No, that's fine.
This is the only time, especially as the first, that we will reopen the argument. Because the next time, once it's sealed, it's got to stay sealed. Do you agree?
Yeah, okay. I just can't believe we forgot to
The Miz for Superstar of the Year. Sealed. Now quiet on the set.
No. Woman of the Year.
It's tough. That one is.
So I'll start off the nominations.
Go on.
Nixon Newell.
Good call.
which can be justified by a WWE call.
100%. It can.
She's put women's wrestling in Britain on the map this year.
Oh, definitely. Can't fault you on that one. Taylor Hendricks. And Women of Honor, which is a subtitle, which is part of Ring of Honor, because she has been stepping up.
Charlotte.
Asuka.
And I suppose we can't have a Woman of the Year argument without Sasha Banks.
Hell no, you can't.
And Becky Lynch. So there's 6.
I could possibly squeeze in 2 more.
Would you like to try to squeeze in 2 more?
Yeah, I can.
Go on. Because I can quickly eliminate the other 2 that you're going to mention.
You will, but you won't like it.
Oh.
Kimberly.
Right, okay.
And B Priestley.
Right. Okay, I can quickly eliminate them 2. So B Priestley only come on the scene towards the end of this year.
Fair enough.
Right.
Oh, no, she's come on before.
I know, but she only just been on, got exposure towards the end of this year. Through WCPW, which fucking kills me to say that, but
And dating Will Ospreay.
Yes. Kimberly just not done enough on the independent scene to gain.
Whoa! Yes, she has.
Okay, so you put Kimberly on that list instead of Mickie James. Shame him!
No, I can't put Mickie James on because she turned up for 1 match, and last time I checked, you stated that Goldberg, great return, but it's not.
She had more than 1 match. She's wrestled in the UK. She's wrestled across the American independent scene.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
It's been more than 1 match, though, hasn't it? So you draw. Okay, so what headlines has Kimberly grabbed this year in the independent news?
Becoming the first women to win the main Shakira Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, so she's won. So she made 1 headline.
The main belt, the main championship.
Charlotte and Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch stole WrestleMania.
Sorry, Kim.
Bye.
Sorry.
So that's 2 gone.
Next.
I'll eliminate my own choice of Nixon Newell.
Why?
Again, she's done wonders for British wrestling, held a number of belts, but when it comes to main world exposure, just not done enough. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks stole WrestleMania. Sasha Banks and Charlotte had the first women's Hell in a Cell match, about to have the second ever women's Iron Man match.
First one would be.
No, it isn't. NXT is part of WWE. It comes on as WWE NXT.
Main show wise.
What?
Main show wise. Oh, forget it. Forget it. I'm not even gonna. This second. Fine. Stick to it.
Don't argue with me on technicalities. You pedantic little bastard.
Calling me. Oh, nice switch that is. Calling me the pedantic little bastard when it's normally you. Carry on.
So who else do we have? Asuka. The Queen of Strong Style. Undefeated. Still.
And having the Sasha Stones to go to Nia Jax say, you talk too much and kick that living.
We'll come back to Becky Lynch.
She is great.
Oh, she's brilliant. First ever
SmackDown.
Irish Women's Champion.
First one. No, first women that, yeah. Female Irish.
Yeah.
Not first Irish.
No, I said first Irish Women's Champion.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's.
Has she had as good of matches as Charlotte and Sasha Banks? Probably not. Has she had the women that can work with it, though?
questionable.
Because
It's still questionable.
Alexa
As
Bliss
good
is-
as I just think as though I feel a little bit sorry for Becky Lynch.
if she was in there with Natalia for more than a couple of weeks, I think we could have had some good matches.
Yes. And speaking of that just brings up another point, another reason why she got striked off. How many times?
Does she get lost in promos?
Oh no, I didn't think of that one. Are you ready for this? Who did Charlotte turn on
Becky.
to become? Yeah.
But that wasn't this year.
No, that's fine. Who did Natalia turn on?
Becky. She's basically like a pincushion. Everyone likes to just poke it in the back.
She's literally, and I feel as though she hasn't had that. She didn't even get a chance to even fight for the reason, get a comeuppance against Natalia. It was literally, oh, she turned on me. Oh, okay, I'm upset.
Let's cry about it a little bit.
Let's cry about it a little bit and move on.
So that's her out. So we've got Asuka marked up. Charlotte still has not lost a pay-per-view match this year.
That's impressive.
Well, any pay-per-view match.
That's impressive.
Has not lost a pay-per-view match yet.
And even beat Sasha Banks on a pay-per-view in her hometown in Hell in a Cell. Damn! She's even got Ric Flair fighting for her in a corner to possibly try and book a certain UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Against her.
For Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
But no. So for that reason, Charlotte's got to stay.
Yeah.
So there's two more, aren't there? So we've got to argue for Sasha, and who else did you mention?
Taylor Hendricks.
Taylor Hendricks. So for me, Taylor Hendricks just doesn't make it.
I know why.
Go on.
Because you didn't really recognise her when I mentioned her name, and I take it you feel as though she hasn't had that much of an exposure enough to be considered a world-class women's wrestler. Would you say that's good enough argument?
Yeah.
For you? So technically I've just done your dirty work for you.
Yeah. Bye, Taylor.
Bye, Taylor, but do me a favour.
You came in like a wrecking ball, and you went out like one.
Just do me a favour. Look her up.
She's in TNA at the moment, isn't she?
No, she was. She was in TNA, but then TNA, same as Books of Youth.
Said bye.
Bye-bye.
So if that's your argument to get rid of the Books of Youth, the same argument applies here.
No, not really. But to be honest with you, at the time they could have argued why they let her go, but since she's been in Women of Honor, she has actually stepped up the game. She's very impressive. You need to see her. I reckon, regardless of her not winning this, I'm recommending it to check her out.
Sasha Banks.
Oh God, we're in trouble, aren't we? We're in trouble.
Right.
Are we going to put this up to a vote?
No. Sasha Banks, brilliant year. Hasn't had a long enough title reign.
No.
Hasn't won a pay-per-view match against Charlotte yet.
Has anybody?
And is a little bit injury prone.
Oh.
So has missed a couple of dabs here and there. She had some brilliant Raw matches, but Raw matches don't sell subscriptions to the network.
Well, in America it does, not in the UK.
For that reason, I'm out on Sasha.
I'm sorry, but this isn't Dragon's Den. This is the burning truth. Christ. You sound like Duncan Bannatyne. I'm out.
I'm out.
It was literally, I'm out.
Yeah, I can't put Sasha through.
As much as I could argue them points and possibly say, just look at the style she wrestles, she's phenomenal, she's amazing. She's made a character Because if you saw a picture of how she used to look, damn,
Oh, she's made a character.
she has stepped up a game.
His hairstyle dangerous.
However, she has missed some time off when she could have been the champ, when she could have been progressing stories. And it's a shame because while she's been off, a few others have been able to creep up on it. So with that argument, I agree with you. Sorry, boss, you ain't the boss of this list.
So Charlotte versus Asuka. The Queen of Strong Style versus the Queen of Flair Country.
WWE, book this match now. On pay-per-view.
If I've got to put my vote somewhere.
Right. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
WWE, book this match.
It'd be a great match. Blue and Charlotte come out black and blue afterwards.
But what a war it'd be.
I think I'd have to give my vote Charlotte.
Why?
So, she puts on constantly good matches. No matter who she faces, she puts on good matches.
Yes?
Promos aren't brilliant, but
nope.
Neither are Asuka's.
No, but she doesn't need to. Don't need to be.
Like,
where Flair should be. Where Charlotte's Flair should be.
But Charlotte hits a point, and she can sell a feud.
Yes, she does. She's got a world famous daddy, so I'll push her along. I've got to argue for Asuka on this one.
Okay, well, I'm about to put an argument out there on why Asuka shouldn't win. I'll let you argue why she should.
Right. So, no. This is towards Charlotte. Yeah, she's great. Fantastic finish. Finishing moonsault. It looks like a finisher.
She was a brilliant corkscrew moonsault as well.
Oh, definitely as well. Which we saw, if I'm not mistaken, at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah. That's phenomenal.
And on Raw. And
oh yeah, definitely.
Pay-per-views.
It's crisp as hell. But natural selection. Does that scream finisher to you?
Why not? What do you always argue about? Why should people have to use their finisher all the time to end the match? Why don't they have a secondary finisher for matches that aren't as important as pay-per-views? To me, that's what natural selection is. That's the That's the match finish for matches that aren't as important. Where she doesn't have to bring out the figure eight.
Yeah, the problem is with that is she used that match to end the Hell in a Cell.
Because it was done on the fly.
Pretty much, but I don't...
So, that was done on the fly.
It was, which I give them credit to, massive credit. I think Charlotte... No, I'm not saying I have an issue with her using a move other than the figure eight. I just think for the natural selection, I've seen her hit it more impressively. But lately, it just seems more...
Because she's trying to do it on small people.
It seems more sloppy. And I've seen her hit it from standing, on a standing opponent. And it looks damn impressive.
Well, it's just like a throwback, isn't it, from John Cena?
It is a little bit. But I've seen her do it off the turnbuckles and everything, which is a nice little touch because it reminds me of...
the Overcastle.
A bit of the Overcastle, a bit of the... I'm just trying to remember. Tommaso... I think it was Tommaso Tanaka in ECW. He used to use a variation, something similar.
Ah, yes, I know what you're on about.
Yes.
Where he used to get him like the
reverse DDT
and then he flipped over.
Yeah. Now, how did that look?
Yeah.
I just feel as though when she does it doesn't... It's not that it's a... I'm not saying... The issue I have with it, it's not the fact that it's ending matches. I just don't think it's a finisher. It seems like a move that would transition into a finisher. A bit like Mizzy's kneeling DDT.
Okay, so my argument for that is Bobby Roode's DDT.
He emphasises it. I don't feel as though
the amount of people that use the DDT at this moment in time It doesn't look like a match finish.
It doesn't, because it's been overkilled. But if Jake the Snake Roberts hits the DDT, have you actually seen every single guy actually approaching Jake the Snake Roberts when they ask him what the DDT means? You know what his answer is?
Go.
The end. He just goes at the end. And it's like, no, what does DDT really mean? The end. He will not give an answer. But he has done for his DVD, if you want an interesting fact on that one.
Right, so I'm going to argue why Asuka is not Woman of the Year.
Go on.
Take away the undefeated streak. What have you got?
One of the hardest hitting women who pretty much decimates everybody.
One of the best strikers. And I'm going to emphasise that word. Strikers. Not wrestlers. Strikers.
Ooh. Yet she has the Asuka lock.
One move.
German suplex.
She is a phenomenal striker. She will not have a 5-star wrestling match. She will have a 5-star match, not a wrestling match. Because she is just a striker. What is Brock Lesnar?
Beast incarnate.
A striker. Take away the German suplexes and the F5, what have you got?
Belly to bellies, side straddles, takedowns.
Takedown. Into strikes, elbows,
Some of them.
Corners. Some more elbows, fists.
Throws, body slams,
Asuka.
backdrops.
She's not going to cut a promo that'll advance the feud properly.
No, she won't, but she'll just cut it sweet and short and point.
She doesn't. She hasn't been up on the main roster.
Shall we just get this out of the way? Because there's one thing, I'll get it off my chest so I can save you the argument. One moment, actually, this year, recently actually, in fact, sold it to me. When she invited her dad to the ring.
Are we on about Charlotte again now?
Yes.
Go on.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she.
No. That, it wasn't an amazing... Some could say, oh, she hiccuped on a promo. Oh no, when she got to the point, how quickly did that point come? How quick. Now, I have got to say, being in the ring with somebody, is not as easy. And it couldn't have been easy having a father that is motherfucking Ric Flair.
He's a motherfucking Ric.
Motherfucking Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo!
Losing riding, motherfucking styling.
Machine gun riding.
Space Mountain owner.
Woo! Space camp. Knocking roadblocks down.
I bet Rick's so glad he doesn't have to listen about Charlotte talking about straddling a space mountain somewhere.
Oh, good lord. Oh, God. But then again, you do have the bedtime stories.
Yeah.
Have you actually been watching that?
No.
I recommend it.
Could you imagine Charlotte going, Dad, I had some of the rock strudel.
What?
I had the people strudel.
No! Daddy? Yeah, Charlotte. Why Space Mountain? Something you'll never go to.
What strudel? Don't touch it.
What's pie? I'm confused.
So, are we going with Charlotte?
Asuka, you put up a good fight, and as much as I can say, the only reason I'm going to pull you out myself is because, yes, you have been impressive on NXT. Yes, you have been beating Mickie James and everything. But if you got brought up to the main roster and you had to have a situation where you're in a match where your striking is taken out and removed, you're in serious trouble.
In all fairness, that's the reason she's out for me. If you take out the striking and the undefeated streak, there's not much of a character there.
Yeah. So with that, we are agreeing and sealing on. What?
I said, however.
Go on.
No, we will agree on Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is our
Woman of the Year.
Woman of the Year in wrestling. Sealed.
What time are we on, Willis?
What time is it, Willis? We've been going for almost an hour.
Right, so we've hit 3 categories. Let's go to predictions, and we'll carry this on our New Year's special, where we will discuss the match of the year.
We'll have match of the year, breakout star, entrance of the year,
And oh my god moment of the year.
or you're gonna call it the oh my god, Nah, we're not calling it the oh my god.
The holy shit moment of the year.
Holy shit, what the fuck moment of the year. Right, do you agree to that? That's fine. Right.
So just so everyone knows, Matt's a little bit antsy about predictions.
I don't do well.
He's in a rut at the moment. You know, I might have to take pitch on him to build his confidence up.
No, my luck, he'll probably take pity and somehow fluke it.
I don't fluke it.
No. What I mean is, pin me. I pin him. Gust of wind blows over. Reverse pin. 1, 2, 3.
Maurice pushes me.
God damn it! Anyway, we'll get straight to business, shall we? This is predictions time. This is for WWE Roadblock End of the Line, which is going to be on the WWE Network for only
$9.99
$9.99
and 99 cents.
$9.99. Anyway, and that's $9.99. That's universal.
Well, no, it's $9.99 English or American.
Either way,
It's $14.99 in Canadian.
something like that. Yeah. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. What's all that about? Or should I speak Canadian? Go a boot.
Right, first match, pre-show match is Rusev versus Big Cass. How you doing?
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 I'm gonna say crushed.
I'm gonna go Cass.
Oh, Rusev.
I'm going Cass.
I'm gonna go Rusev because as much as I can say Big Cass, and I want it to be Big Cass because damn, he has.
The heel has to have his comeuppance.
He does, but
he's been rolling roughshod over Enzo, and I think it's time the big 7-footer comes in.
Screw it. I'm sorry, but I can't. The one thing that's selling me right now is like, I can. Nate's looking at me and just going, "How could you go against your own pick for Team of the Year? How dare you?
Shame him!
Shame him!" And then straight back into it. Screw it.
No. No,
Rusev. Big Cass. Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship.
I wish you'd stop doing the Volbean and hip struck at me.
You never complained before.
Because normally I'd have a screen in front of me.
Fair enough. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we've got the New Day defending their championship against
Cesaro and Sheamus. I think it's time the belt change hands now. Demolition's record is gone.
It's gone. It's Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah.
If somehow New Day come out of it.
Me and you were going next.
Tag team back again. That's me. Yeah, of course. Definitely. Ready?
Yeah.
Next match. Singles match.
Scheduled for
10 minutes.
I think this will be a time limit. I think this will reach the time limit because it's Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman.
And Sami Zayn has to survive.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be a winner. I think it'll make the 10 minutes.
Which technically will make Sami Zayn the winner.
I don't class him as a winner. If no fucker gets pinned, no fucker wins.
Translation, you're saying time limit.
Yeah. Time limit draw.
We'll put it as time limit draw, which means time limit draw also if they classify it as a semi-win, even though it's a draw, it will still be a time limit. So technically, whoever says time limit will actually win.
So I'm going for time limit.
Time limit. It's the only way it can go. Next match, which I think will be the interesting one. Triple threat for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Well,
Rich Swann.
in all fairness, I don't really pay attention to the cruiserweights because there's no one that really sticks out to me as a standout.
Oh.
Like, yes, they're talented, but apart from all the flips, does anyone on Raw really look that bothered when they're wrestling? They're more bothered about the women's matches. I can't believe I'm about to say that, but that crowd could not give two shits if someone did a twisting pike 3 turns and dive and hit it perfectly.
If I'm not mistaken, they've actually been leaving there 305 during the
205.
205, is it? Been actually leaving the arena while it's been on. Whoops.
They need to send them back to NXT. The Cruiserweight division would be brilliant for NXT because that sort of crowd appreciates that sort of market.
Yeah. Right.
So this is where your expertise will come in quite useful.
The problem that we've got is we've got somebody who's been making his presence known on 205.
Jack Gallagher.
No. The greatest man that ever lived.
Austin Aries. Is he wrestling, is he?
He wants. I think he was showing interest in the belt.
I'm going to go with Rich Swann. I don't think it's time for him to lose it. Absolutely no signs.
I'm going to go with Rich Swann.
So
agreed.
Because we do two in the match. I haven't paid attention to the Cruiserweight division.
So you don't know the Brian Kendrick is?
Oh, I know who they are. I just haven't paid attention to who's in the match.
So you just don't care who they are?
No, I just don't care who's in that match.
And you know who the other one is?
I couldn't.
TJ Perkins.
I couldn't care
Interesting little thing for you.
Well,
Hey, TJ, change your entrance. Some details in your entrance. You no longer have the freaking belt.
Next match.
Biggie.
That's the Iron Woman's match.
No, I was going to leave that until next.
Go on.
I was going to go with Chris Jericho versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that definitely because that'll lead up to something.
Yeah.
We're having a problem here, aren't we? Have we had a disagreement anywhere?
Well, we would have disagreements if you'd have kept your balls.
And you didn't convince me. Right. I'm going to go with Seth. Next match. 30-minute Iron Women's match. Or as I say, Iron Man match. For the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
Sasha Banks. I think the undefeated streak's got to come to an end for pay-per-views. And if this title goes back once more, I think I might want to fucking flip some shit.
Have you heard about the complaints that have been going around?
Raw was supposed to be the last one ever. You know, look at Botchamania, and it reminds me of Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. This is the feud that never ends.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks. This match never ends, never ends, never ends.
This is the sign that never ends.
That never ends, that never ends.
Fucking what? Just end the feud when you said you were going to end the feud. Sasha Banks could have been having a match with Nia Jax at this.
Nia Jax, Bayley, there's plenty! Anyway.
Dana Brooke.
Are you ready for this?
No. This way goes Charlotte. For the streak to continue.
This is where I'm going to say it's not going to settle in 30 minutes.
You think it'll go further?
I think it'll go into sudden death.
I don't think it'll go to sudden death.
I'm going to go with sudden death.
I think one of them will die before it goes to sudden death.
It's going to go to sudden death. I can see it now. Sorry, bad impersonation of Matt.
If it goes to sudden death, I don't think it'll go to sudden death. If it goes to 30-minute time, won't Champions Advantage carry on?
Champions can technically carry on, but Mick Foley will most likely have to come out after all the complaints. Because if that match,
it won't be there.
If that match,
I have got sources that say Mick Foley is on holiday at the moment.
Right? If that match ends in a tie, Champions keeps the belt, that will have fans fucking spewing.
I don't think it will. I think in the last minute or so, Charlotte will just...
Charlotte?
Yeah, I think Charlotte will just slip away. And Sasha Banks will let the bank statements the last 10 seconds, just as it's about to go towards the time limit, and then...
Nah. I'm going to predict...
Because you can't have 2 time limits in one night.
That's a good point. Even so, I'm still going to say time limit.
I'm going Sasha
I'm still going to say time limit. Sasha Banks.
I'm going to go Sasha Banks outright, and that way we can have an affirmative winner.
Sasha Banks.
So if it goes over 30 minutes and Sasha wins, then
I win.
You win, because all the other matches look like the...
Folks, this is how bad it's having to get on the bloody clutching of straws, because we need to have some difference.
And if Sasha Banks wins in under 30 minutes...
You win.
I win. And if Charlotte wins, we both fucking lose. And we tie.
God damn it!
By the look of it, because I think Kevin Owens is going to beat Roman Reigns.
I'm right if Roman wins.
So that's that.
Definitely. Kevin Owens is beating Roman Reigns. And as much as I know you're thinking, why haven't they had such a big game? Why haven't they done that? Because it's not a mini match. Because all that's going to happen is, it's just going to be continuing the story of Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my darling girl. Right. Anything else you want to discuss?
No. I think that does us this week.
That does us for this week. So please do check next week for your Christmas message from us, if you are interested in it. And also, please check us out on New Year's Eve for the second part of our, if I'm not mistaken, how do we say it?
Burning Truth Does Awards.
Burning Truth Does Awards. One point I need to get out straight away off my chest, and just before we go, how hyped are you for the United Kingdom Championship?
The UK Championship.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be brilliant. Part of me is a little bit disappointed that WWE is in higher mode at the moment.
Yeah.
Because they're going to take all this great talent out of the UK, and they can't even do much with the roster they've got at the moment.
They're struggling.
So, yes, I'm excited, but I aren't told them maybe after, because the Cruiserweight Classic was amazing, and then after they let it go. So
hang on. Was that a cricket?
So, yes, I'm excited.
I'm excited, but the one question I've got
I'm more excited for the commentary than I am for the...
I'm excited for the commentary and seeing the talent. Who, I have to say, boys, you deserve every single aspect and adulation from this. You've all worked damn hard. I know a lot of you, myself personally, I've met you personally. You're very talented, top class, world class. Well, happy for you, and I hope it leads on to great things for you.
So on that, watch one of our friends, which is UK Wrestle Fan Zone. Watch what topic and content they put out. They've got King of the Kingdom coming up soon.
Which they've been plugging that quite well.
Yeah, so that's coming up next year, and there's loads of other exciting points.
We need to find out what that is.
So you watch out for UK Wrestle Fan Zone. Watch out for TBT Does Games.
TBT Games, not Does Games.
Well, TBT Does Games. because we do games. So the Burning Truth does games.
That sounds wrong.
Okay. Well, I do gaming, and Matt Burns just sucks when he found out he spent 60 hours on a game that took me 20.
But I'm higher level than you.
I've nearly caught you up, though.
I'm higher level than you.
Nearly caught you up in a third of the time.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
And I've done more. I've done more tasks. I've done more quests.
Not many more.
Yes, I have. I've done the good ones. You've been doing the poor ones. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm sticking to that. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Don't care whatever you say. That's it. Don't care.
Hello, Nigel.
Screw off.
So other than that, folks, if you don't hear from us before, have a good Christmas.
I like how you did that, but just in case, have a good Christmas and everything. Just in case if you don't hear off us or anything, but do check next week for your special message if you're interested, and remember to check out on New Year's Eve.
And other than that, though, be safe. Remember, don't drink and drive. And we'll be back on New Year's Eve.
We will be back officially New Year's Eve pre-recorded, but we'll have, as we said, a message for you next week. But as this is the final episode, stay well, stay safe, check out your local wrestling, and nice little cheap plug, please check out TBT Games on the Burning Truth page at YouTube.
Bye, folks.
Bye, folks.